Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to HisBasketballCourt. Now in today's video, I'm not sure if you could tell, but I'm wearing a cast, which means I can't do what I would usually do. So we're going to improvise, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing 6 exercises you can do in a cast. So this video is aimed at people wearing a cast, but just like every exercise, you don't have to be wearing a cast to do it. So if you want to get a good workout or exercise in that you don't use your hands, wrist, arms, or upper body in, then this video will work for you. So without further ado, let's get into these 6 exercises. So the first exercise I'm going to show you guys is walking. Whoa, you can walk in a cast? No way. Yeah. Haha, very funny, Max. Okay, anyways, walking. So walking is a great exercise, especially when you're wearing a cast. And I definitely recommend going outside for this. So you can go outside. If it's warm out, just wear a t-shirt. If it's a little bit chilly out, wear a jacket or some kind of zip-up hoodie, because those usually fit on top of casts. But just go outside, walk around your block. It's really good for you, and the fresh air is great. But if you can't go outside for so many different reasons and you have a treadmill at home, perfect. Use the treadmill. So if you don't know what walking looks like, it looks like this. Yeah, there's not much I can say about it. It's pretty simple. You learn to walk when you're like 1. But whether you're wearing a cast or not, walking is a great exercise, so you should definitely make this a daily or weekly habit. And if you want to spice it up, maybe go for a run instead. But yeah, walking. Exercise number 1. So that was exercise number 1, walking. Now we're moving into exercise number 2. Now, the background of this video was planned, and we have 2 things. On one side of me, we have the treadmill, which was walking, which was exercise number 1. And on the other side of me, we have a stationary bike, which is exercise number 2. Now, exercise number 2 is a stationary bike. It is not biking, because I do not want to go and encourage people to go on a bike and then re-break whatever they already broke. I do not recommend this, because whatever you broke, if you re-break it, that'll be an even bigger problem. So, if you have a stationary bike at home, that's great, because that is exercise number 2. So yeah, exercise number 2 is a stationary bike. Now, I have a pretty old stationary bike, but the pedals are still pedaling, so it works perfectly fine. Now, if you don't have these equipments, like you don't have the bike or you don't have a treadmill, then just keep watching throughout the video. That's why there's 6 exercises and not 2, because the other exercises don't use any equipment at all. So just keep watching and you'll maybe find what you need. But yeah, exercise number 2, a stationary bike. Okay, so that was exercise number 2, a stationary bike. And now we're moving into exercise number 3. But for these next 4 exercises, I just want to say something in advance, and that these exercises are just straight exercises. And I say that in a way that there's no reps, there's no set numbers, there's nothing like that. If you want an actual workout with all the numbers that you will need, you should check out our previous video. But before you go, I just want to say be careful and be mindful, because some of the things you might not be able to do in a cast. But still a great video, you should definitely check it out. The tag will be popping up somewhere now. If you're still here though, let's go straight into exercise number 3. Okay, so exercise number 3. And exercise number 3 is something you already know and you've probably been taught before, and that is a squat. Now, a squat is something super simple and a great exercise that you can do in a cast. But there's a few things you need to know. First thing is, if you haven't exercised in a while and you're not feeling up to it, don't go too deep down when you're doing the squats, because if you do this and you fall backwards and you fall on your broken arm, wrist, hand, whatever it is, and you re-break it, like I'm saying, that's the last thing you want to happen to you. So be careful and be mindful. When you're actually doing the squat and the mechanics of it, you want to make sure your feet shoulder width apart and your knees are pointing straight ahead. People do weird squat things. That leads to future problems. Knees straight ahead. and just regular squats. Now, that's how you're supposed to do it. And if you want to make it even more challenging, you can put a band around it. That's our last video. But yeah, squats, that's exercise number 3. So now, exercise number 4. And exercise number 4 is simple. It's a calf raise. And a calf raise is when your legs are shoulder width apart and you go from standing normally to standing only on your tippy toes, and you do this consecutively until you feel a burn in your calf. And this is a really good exercise, especially when you're in a cast. This is what it looks like. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you can go onto one leg. Now, make sure you don't lose your balance and fall down, because like I'm saying, stay safe, stay careful. So now we're into exercise number 5. And exercise number 5 is a lunge. A lunge being just a step forward, almost like squatting. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It can be done in a cast. It's a great workout, and it looks like this. Well, we've been moving through these exercises fast, and we're on exercise number 6. Yes, Max, 6. We're on exercise number 6, which is last, but definitely not least. And exercise 6 is lateral jumps. Lateral jumps are self-explanatory. You go from standing on one foot, jumping, to standing on the other. Now, this is a pretty short distance for me. You want to make sure you're challenging yourself. But it's pretty self-explanatory, and it's a great workout. Now, I've been preaching this the whole video. And I want to make sure you have it in your head, because I do not want anybody being hurt after watching this video, or hurt again, because you're already wearing a cast. So, when you're doing the exercises, make sure you have your balance. And if it's hard for you, then just don't do it. Because the last thing, the very last thing you want right now is to re-break whatever you already broke, or break something else, because it's 2 casts, whether it's your leg and your arm, or 2 arms or 2 legs, whatever it is, you don't want that. But anyways, exercise number 6, lateral jumps, it looks something like this. And that's it. That's the 6 exercises you can do in an arm cast. Now, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you got something out of this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe with the bell on, because more videos just like this one are coming soon. And I'm really thankful for it. It really helps us. Just like I'm thankful for you watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Also, I just want to make something clear. You will be seeing more exercise basketball videos in the future, but I'm getting my cast off soon. I hope I am, at least. So, probably not a lot of cast exercise videos. I hope not in the future, at least. But yeah, thanks for watching.